Right then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Look, little Datsun pickup. Here we go, look. What a cracking little truck. I rate this. It's not pristine, it's not a show winner, but it's a very special little truck as far as I can see. Yeah, it's just a little sweetie. Runs lovely. Vendor's just driven it in. I don't know what he'll be, 50 mile, will he? 45, 50 miles, something like that. And anyway, he's just driven it in, no problem at all. His pal came to pick him up in his modern VW something or other, said I could hardly keep up with him. I'm sure he was winding me up, but anyway, the little truck looks a real little gem. We've got some paperwork over there on the back of a P100. I'll show you in a minute. It looks to be a one-owner truck from new, coming from South Africa. DVLA have got all the documentation and things now. Should be back any time, he says, but he wanted to get it in plenty of time for marketing, etc. 98,860 kilometers on the old clock there. Look, gear lock. As a lot of this South African stuff comes with some sort of security measure, doesn't it? They're in a bit of a mess out there, I think, aren't they, with such things. Last serviced at 98,000. Look, I'll show you the service book in a minute. It's stamped up. Truck itself looks to be as solid as a rock. It has somehow survived. Well, I know how it survived. It survived because it's in South Africa, isn't it? Let's be fair. So again, not absolutely pristine, but nice. Had a bit of paint work here and there. Obviously, it's had a coat of paint externally, I suspect, and she's had a little bit inside under there just to make it a bit prettier, etc. But all for the better. Chassis plate, etc. on there. Look. As I said, it will be registered, so keep an eye on the website for details on that. It looks to be solid as a rock underside. I was down on my hands and knees a minute ago, took some photographs under there, and it looks to be solid as a rock. She's had a hatch cut in the floor here at some point for something. Don't know what that's all about, but anyway. That into there. Other than that, you can see for yourself, can't you? It's been used, I'm not saying it hasn't, but look at the wheel arches and whatnot, you know. That has not had hard life, that little truck, you know. We see them here 2 weeks old, pickup trucks and things, and the wheel arches are knocked about more than these. So you know, that clearly has been nurtured. Supplying dealer badge on there, look. We had a bit of a laugh about that, of course. We would put on a window sticker over there. They rivet a plate on for you. So that's there. And as I say, I'll show you the paperwork in a minute or two. In there, look, flocked dash. Hopefully that's preserved it. I don't want to mess about with it because it looks very brittle, very sun-dried, shall we say. But hopefully that's been on forever and preserved the dash top. So there you go. There's a couple of little bits of paintwork if you're being really picky. But do you do them? Do you not? I don't know. Comes with hard top. I did photograph it with a top on, canopy. And now we've got photocopy of the supplying dealer invoice, call it what you will. The names match up with the service book and etc. These here, he tells me, are issued, MOTs for want of a better word, we would call them over here, and it's a date of test. Now, according to the vendor, when you have a change of owner, you then have a test, and there is no date of owner on this here disc. So we're assuming, what with that, the name in the service book matches this name on here. So we are putting 2 and 2 together and thinking that that we come with a one-owner truck. Simple as that. So I don't know which book he had out. This one here, look. So this name in here matches that name on there. We've got some bit of service bit in there, odds and sods. There we go, look. And then we move into this book up here. Last service carried out 2023, look, earlier in the year at 98,339. So we've only done a couple of 100 miles since then. So by all intents and purposes, it looks to be correct. Please make your own inquiries. Come down, have a look through that if you wish. There's our UK MOT in the back of there and whatnot. So, but of course, some of the documentation we're waiting on DVLA for. So It looks to be a one-owner truck. It looks a proper little thing. It certainly drives, or feels to, from unit 1 to 2, drives cracking. So pop down, have a closer look. Thank you.